Good morning. It's day 57. The sun is just peeking over the ridge. It's a cold one. It's my thermometer measured 34.8 degrees this morning, so I actually have my filter in my cup in my place here in the pocket. It makes you look really fat. But anyway, I'm gonna just keep it there for a little while longer. The sun should warm things up. Today, pretty easy day. It's 14 miles. It's down, up, down, up. It's a little over 2,000 feet to climb. It's a really easy day, actually. But I like to stop at the shelter areas just because they have the bear boxes. And it's just a lot easier to put it in the bear box, for all the food in the bear boxes. The Ursack, I think I still have confidence in it, but I just don't want it just soaked in bear drool when I get up in the morning, because that's gonna stink. So I prefer the bear boxes. And tomorrow all night, I'll be going into town, into Marion, and that's only 10 miles from the shelter. So 24 miles. I mean, I keep thinking about it, and it's like, I think I could push and do like 22-mile days, but then I have to remind myself, I told myself to take it easy on the AT. The reason I picked the AT and the reason I'm starting, well, one of the reasons I'm starting early is so I can take it easy so my body isn't under too much stress. So I think 14, 10, it's gonna be, yeah, short days, but I think 14 is good. And with the 14, I can actually get to the shelter, and I'm gonna tent there. It's a really old, rickety shelter, but I'm gonna edit another video because I got one done last night. So if I edit one more, I could have 3 videos to upload, which would be awesome when I get to the hotel. I don't have to work as hard. I only have like 3 maybe to do at the hotel, and that's totally doable, and I could be totally caught up. So that's the way I imagine things should work. Where during the nights in camp, I do a little bit of videos at a time. I may not keep up 100%, but I can actually get a bunch of work done. So I'm in a hotel, I can batch load, and I won't need to take as many zeros this way. I'll just be able to take like a Nero into town, Nero out of town, and that'll help increase my average miles, because it's pretty bad right now, my average miles per day. But I think that'll be good. And one of the things I actually have to do tomorrow, believe it or not, I think I'm going to order a duplex. Ideally, I got to write Z-Packs and see if I could pick it up at trail days, because I have to order one just so it's ready, so I can have my sister send it to me just before Tina catches up to me, so we can both sleep in that. We're tiny, so both of us have slept in a duplex many nights, and we were just fine, so it's not too bad. And I have a short sleeping pad, and that makes it a lot easier to set up and tear down in the mornings in a duplex with 2 people. So yeah, I'm actually looking forward to using it. All right, let's get going with this trail and warm up right now. More of those purple fungus, but these look really dried up. I can't see the top. What do they look? They look kind of dusty from down here. They look kind of dried up, although it's been raining. I guess it's just been a dry year for them. A whole bunch right here. Here's a little side trail to hurricane shelter. It goes right up. I hear water. I guess they have to come down here for the water, but the AT is long here, so I'm continuing on. So that's basically 4.8 miles for today so far. Not bad, not bad. Had one big climb. Got another series of climbs up. overall, it's a pretty easy day, so I really can't complain about it at all. Beautiful, sunny day. You hear the water coming, like flowing next to you. I don't know why this trail's so wide as well. It's kind of odd. Pretty nice. So far today, I haven't eaten any breakfast, so this has been the majority of my calories. Not the best breakfast. Breakfast of champions. But this is from Germany actually. That's why it says Die Schlumpf. Schlumpf. The Smurfs. But this is a vegan mix. I don't know if you've ever had Haribo vegan varieties, but they use some other ingredient instead of gelatin to give it that jelly feeling. But something about it, it just sticks to your teeth like crazy. I would never buy the vegan ones again. I did buy them before accidentally, but never again. They just stick to your teeth way too much and for a long time. So I'm gonna eat these up before the next climb. I'm going down right now, so I try to eat on the down because I'm not as out of breath. And then I know there's a climb at the bottom of this, so all the energy will be there then when I need it, right? So, and it takes me forever to eat them because they're sticking my teeth like crazy. This is Comey Falls. About a mile back, there's a sign that said that the bridge was dangerous, so they had to take it down. So if it's a heavy rain day, you're supposed to take a detour, otherwise it might get wet. But most people are saying that you could easily rock hop over here. And it looks like logs and stuff right here. I mean, I've done worse on the PCT, definitely. But it's a pretty waterfall. Let's hang out for a bit. In fact, let's head up there, maybe over those rocks, and see if we can get a good picture of this thing. It looks really nice down here. It looks nice too. Yeah, let's hang out. Initially, I thought that would be the easiest way to go because they're just big rocks and a big log and they're all dry for the most part. But then, after I got across, I was like, wait a minute. I think we're supposed to take this way, and it's pretty good. It's still not underwater, so everything is good. I should have looked at this before doing that because this is way easier than that. Turns out one of those rocks weren't stable and it dipped my foot right in. This outside corner is wet, but that'll dry by the end of the day anyway. We are at an intersection. Trimpe Shelter is only 2.5 miles away. It's a little bit of up and then mostly down the rest of the way. I should probably be there by 2:30, 2:40. It's super early, but it's still a 14-mile day. You would think I should go on to the next campsite maybe. I don't know. I do like the bear boxes, and it's only 10 miles to the road, and there's really no point getting there too early. It's pretty much the same for me whether I get to camp here early and I work on a video, or I get to town and I sit in the lobby of the hotel and work on a video. So it really doesn't make a difference to me. It's only 10 miles. Today I did 11 by 1 o'clock. And I left late, so tomorrow I'm actually planning on leaving at 7:30ish or so. And it's a lot more down. So I think I'm just gonna stay here. It's super early, but I'm gonna set up my tent, lay down and work on a video, and then get up and eat dinner around 5. But I think that's what I'm gonna do because it doesn't really make a difference to me. And then tomorrow I'll probably get to town by 1, and I'll just go straight to McDonald's and I'll eat there. I'll pig out, but I'm also going to upload video because generally McDonald's Wi-Fi has been pretty fast, so I'll try that. And then hopefully I have 3 videos to upload, then I'll head over to the hotel. Unfortunately I have to walk everywhere, so oh well. McDonald's is close to the Walmart, so I thought about eating and then going to resupply and then go to the hotel. I'm not sure though, not sure. Some stores are finicky about you carrying a backpack. If I could put my backpack in a cart and push it around, that'd be super nice. We'll see. 2.5 more miles to go though. It does feel like rain, so I do want to set up my tent as soon as I get there. Today's one of those weird days where sometimes I'm just sweating and I feel like I'm an idiot for wearing this fleece, and then 2 seconds later, gust of wind, the sun goes away and I'm freezing, and it's just over and over, just changing. The temperature just changes so much, and anytime you're on a ridge, of course, the wind picks up and it's just cold, and I'm glad I'm wearing this. It's just up and down, up and down. It's so weird. Like usually on a down, you get a little colder. I'm actually pretty warm, but every time a gust comes up, I'm cold again. It's just weird time. It's supposed to get really cold in the next couple of nights, and tonight's the start of it. So we'll see how it goes. It's supposed to almost snow Sunday. From the forecast I see, it's gonna come down to 20 degrees Fahrenheit in the towns. It's off in these mountains, it could be like 15, 17. That's cold. That's a kind of cold I expected in January, but that's cold. But it's gonna go away Monday. Crazy. I hope everyone stays warm. By the way, I have the taste buds of a 80-year-old maybe. So white chocolate, Tina brought these from Germany. These are my favorite. They're so nice. They got wafers in it, and of course white chocolate. Dark chocolate is just so bitter for me. Like I had a Ghirardelli dark chocolate with caramel, and I was like, ugh. I had to swish water in my mouth to get the bitterness out of my mouth. I don't know how you guys do it. I don't drink wine either, because the same thing. Everything is super bitter for me, and I just don't like it. I don't like beer. They all taste gross. There's not a single beer I've ever enjoyed. The only wine I've ever enjoyed was dessert wine. Glühwein's fun. But I like the Kinder Glühwein better. It's hot wine that they have during the Christmas time in Germany. The children's ones taste better though, because they don't have alcohol. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this up really quickly. Only like 100 calories, but delicious. 244, and here's the junction for the trail and the shelter. That might be a new record, 244 for the earliest possible. Oh, odd. I thought the shelter, oh, that's another trail in front of me. I was like, what's going on here? But the shelter goes down this trail here. By the way, if you don't know how to read topographic maps yet, I would say search for it on YouTube and look into it, because it's so useful. Like earlier, I looked at the topographic maps and saw that this shelter is east of a ridge, and I knew the wind was coming from the west, so I thought it'd be a nice protected area to tent. And up at the ridge, it was pretty windy, but down here, it's nice and quiet right now. I keep hearing voices, but sometimes I just hear voices for nothing. But yeah, it's nice and calm. So being able to read topographic maps really helps you identify where you could camp if it's, you know, there isn't too much competition. But it really does help. It helped a lot in the PCT, and I found it helped here so far as well. Here's Trimpy Shelter. It's not bad. Nice solid table. People like the shelter because there's a working fireplace in here, so you can actually bring wood in here and start a fire. Oh, I didn't realize. In the pictures it made it look like these two were away from the walls a little, maybe a little shabby looking, but there's also an upper deck on both sides, one person each, so that's pretty good. I did hear that the shelter is really mousy though, so I will be tenting even with the rain coming tonight. There's a shelter right to my left, but look at that. More daffodils. And as we pan, there are more daffodils here and there. And look at the tent sites down there. They're actually quite good. I'm gonna pick the one on the far end away from the bear box. And then I'm still relatively close to the bear box. And I see blue blazes. So first things first, I'm gonna go get some water because I don't have much water on me. I've been drinking straight out of this, but I'm just gonna pour it in here and then chug it. And then go down there and get 2 liters. Where did Jay go? One of Tina's friends has a little girl, and then one of the times I visited her, she's super shy. She's just like this. to make me disappear. I'm back! Cheers. I'm a horrible drinker. I just realized there are bushes around here with little yellow flowers. Let's go check them out. So busy looking at the shelter, walked right by these guys and missed them. Let's take another picture with the sea gap and see what we got. As I was getting closer, the little ravine there, it seems like just water barely flowing in there, so I was a little worried. But look at that, flowing super well. I guess it's just kind of going underground right there, most of it, so it doesn't look as good. But right here, it's flowing really well. Awesome. More indecisions about finding camping. I was originally going to stay way over there, but then when I went over there, it looked like it's like a depression, and it's supposed to rain tonight and well tomorrow morning. So I don't want to stay where rain collects. So I decided to come up here, and this part looks like it gets wet too when it rains, but not nearly as bad as over there. The only downside is it's really close to the bear box. So I might head up above the shelter. There's a good campsite up there as well, but it's quite far. Decisions.